Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today starts now.
It's one of the busiest weekends for travel in more than a year, with vaccinations up and COVID restrictions eased. Next, we look at how people are marking Memorial Day.
Plus, a big change for people collecting unemployment benefits starts today. What you need to know.
But first, taking a look outside here across the city this morning. A cool start for us. Not even 50 degrees yet, but Andrew is tracking a warm up for today and later this week.
That sunshine is beautiful.
It is. It's going to feel nice out there this morning.
It will.
Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I'm Grant Herms.
And I'm Priya Mann. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News today. Okay, we did say something at 6 o'clock that I hope we don't have to say at 8. We're talking about that frost.
I think the frost advisories have worn off for the morning. Andrew?
Andrew, with all that sunshine, it's got to be the case, right?
How about for the rest of the year, right?
Perfect.
Exactly right. Yeah. Calling it right here. Why not? Hey, out there right now, we're looking at temperatures now way above freezing. You wouldn't believe it, but 2 hours ago, temperatures were close to the freezing mark. But Lapeer now nearly 10 degrees higher than where they were about a couple of hours ago. We're now in the low 40s. In fact, we've got 40 degrees or more everywhere. Even 50 degrees over at City Airport and Grosse Ile, warming up nicely. And beautiful sunshine abounds across all of Southeast Michigan. On your Sunday, simply glorious. 63 degrees as you prepare for services this morning at noontime. We're looking at 69 degrees, near 70 later this afternoon. Sunrise this morning was at 6 o'clock straight up. Beautiful blue skies out there with now 48 degrees over at Metro Airport. Can temperatures get even higher tomorrow? More on that and your travel weather across all of Michigan in minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 8:01, and breaking news just into the newsroom. 2 people are dead and more than 20 others are hurt after a mass shooting in Miami. The Miami-Dade Police Department says several people were standing outside a club when 3 people got out of an SUV and, quote, began shooting indiscriminately into the crowd. The suspects then returned to their car and took off. Police are looking for them this morning. We'll keep you monitored as we learn more. Well, starting today, there's a new requirement for people collecting unemployment benefits.
Michiganders must now prove they're actively looking for work in order to receive payments. The work search requirement was waived at the start of the pandemic, but people will now have to perform one work search activity each week they certify for benefits. That includes applying for a job, participating in virtual job fairs, or listing job searches. And we have more information on the homepage of clickondetroit.com.
Meantime, Governor Whitmer has laid out a 2-step process to reopen the state, relaxing restrictions on June 1st, which of course is coming up on Tuesday, and ending almost all COVID orders on July 1st.
You can see the plan here on your screen. Starting Tuesday, there will be no capacity limits for outdoor gatherings, and 50% capacity will be allowed for indoor gatherings. The curfew on Michigan restaurants and bars will also be lifted. We've got those and the entire plan on Click on Detroit if you'd like to take a closer look.
And this weekend kicks off a hot vax summer. I like that. I like that. That really got you. An unofficial term meaning that vaccinated Americans are ready to go wild and make up for lost time.
Well, unfortunately, that does mean packed flights and destinations at full capacity.
For the most part, we almost forget about it.
With more than 40% of Americans fully vaccinated, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, people appear ready to make up for lost time following more than a year of COVID-19 restrictions. At least 37 million people are expected to travel more than 50 miles over the Memorial Day weekend.
People were able to save a lot of money because they weren't traveling to work last year, and so they're going to places, they're staying longer and doing more things and spending more money.
The volume of people that have been coming here is very unprecedented, which is why we're going to have an enormous saturation of police officers in my city over this holiday break.
And it seems some airline passengers have forgotten their manners during quarantine.
Already in the first 5 months of this year, we have more than 20 times the amount of incidents we might have in a normal year of unruly passengers. And people are coming to the door of our aircraft in a combative mood. They have been led to believe that the safety precautions that we have in place are a political issue rather than a public health necessity. And it has created this atmosphere that we have never seen before.
After a recent incident on a Southwest Airlines flight where a passenger hit a flight attendant, knocking out 2 teeth, the airline announced Friday it's halting alcohol sales.
We also would like to see a pause of alcohol sales in the airports, and we believe that the federal government can lead on this.
And acting out on a flight could cost you. The Federal Aviation Administration says it has a zero-tolerance policy for unruly passenger behavior. They have proposed civil fines of up to $52,500 against at least 15 passengers in May.
And if you're staying closer to home for the holiday, MDOT is putting a pause on some construction projects. Lane restrictions on 121 road projects are being removed across the state. MDOT says the move will help ease congestion on roadways and increase safety. AAA Michigan estimates more than 1.1 million Michiganders are expected to travel 50 miles or more from home this weekend. Restrictions will be back in place, of course, Tuesday morning.
We are expecting new coronavirus case numbers on Tuesday. It'll be a 3-day total because of the holiday. And as we let's get you caught up on Saturday's totals, which happened to be the lowest single-day count since the beginning of September. The state added 445 new cases. 49 deaths were also recorded, 48 of those identified in a review of records. As for vaccinations, 58.6% of Michiganders 16 and up have gotten at least one dose.
Also making headlines, the group Detroit Will Breathe marks the one-year anniversary of its first protest.
The group gathered at the McNamara Federal Building and then marched through downtown Detroit. The first Detroit protest following the death of George Floyd was on May 29th of last year. Protests then continued for nearly 100 days. Organizers used Saturday's event to discuss how to push the movement for racial equality forward.
The way that we're going to achieve is by continuing this movement, by establishing firmer connections like with the community and mobilizing community to have direct say over what these policies are and to make sure that we denounce and organize against any instance of inequality.
The group says their work is far from complete and the response to Floyd's death was just a first step in the fight for equal justice.
Time now is 8:07, and on Tuesday, James White will take over as interim chief of the Detroit Police Department.
He's replacing another James, current chief James Craig, who retires on that same day. White has some very big shoes to fill, and there is a lot of work to be done. This morning, we're learning more about his top priority when he steps in to run the department, addressing mental health-related calls properly. Our Sean Lay has this report.
Video capturing a shocking scene, a man with a knife in the middle of a street, even cutting a Detroit police officer last summer. The man was shot and killed by officers. His family says the man suffered from mental challenges. Shocking sounds of Detroit police confronting another man, Michael Moza, who was in the grip of a mental health crisis. He was quickly released from the hospital and went on a shooting spree. He, too, was shot and killed by Detroit police. Mental health calls are some of the most dangerous Detroit police face. Interim Chief James White, he has a master's degree in counseling. He says his officers will receive top-notch counseling due to the stress they face on the streets. And his officers will receive more training on how to handle people in a mental health crisis.
15,000+ runs a year. Those runs, how many of those result in uses of force? Because the officers have to control the situation.
The interim chief's focus and expertise on mental health, Detroit activist Pastor Mo says, is a big plus for the city and for the officers.
To get laser focus on how to train, having in the correct policies to handle that will make for better policing, make for less police involved situations, less lawsuits, better for the city.
Sean Lay, Local 4.
And according to a study released by the Treatment Advocacy Center, people with untreated mental illness are 16 times more likely to be killed during a police encounter than other civilians who are approached or stopped by law enforcement.
Time for a Local 4 update. The first big event of the season happened last night at the Corner Ballpark in Corktown.
Yeah, that's at the ballpark there. The concerts have been a point of contention with neighbors who complain about the loud music, late nights, and big crowds. We had our Larry Sproul go out to the area and see how it went.
Detroit Power Baseball Stadium in Corktown, back open for business Saturday night. The line outside, well, it was long to say the least. People were wrapped around the building. Everyone here to see famous rapper and entertainer Young Jeezy. But David Greenwood, the director of programs and operations of Detroit PAL, says it's not your typical performance.
Tonight is a special appearance by the rapper, the entertainer, Young Jeezy. It's not a concert, it's an appearance. Vaccinations on site, so he's going to encourage people to also get vaccinated as well.
Greenwood says events like this one bring in much needed revenue for the kids who participate in Detroit PAL. But the organization has gotten a bad rap over the years for extremely loud music going over the 90 decibel rule set by the city. But Greenwood says things are different now.
The DJ, as you can hear, it does echo, it does reverberate throughout the community, and you will hear it, but it's not something that is, beyond the levels.
Hilliard Hampton lives across the street from the PAL Stadium. He knows firsthand about the events.
Last few years, I've had issues with the pictures on the wall shaking, things falling off the table, unfortunately.
He said this is the first big event, and so far, so good.
Plenty of police presence. No complaints, no complaints. I think PAL is making a good effort in reaching out to the community and trying to create a strong bond with the community.
But he's hesitant about the stadium becoming a permanent concert venue.
Let's get maybe a few more under our belts and let's see how it goes.
Larry Spruill, Local 4.
And it seems like the biggest issue last night was a large crowd and the traffic.
The people who bought the $100 ticket for the event also told Larry that they could not get in once things reached capacity.
That's kind of a bummer.
It is a bit of a bummer.
You know, you spent $100. It's one of the first things you're doing since the pandemic,
Yeah.
hit.
They'll probably work at the kinks as we go forward, though.
For sure,
Yeah.
And hopefully for the neighbors, they'll find some peace and quiet.
Definitely.
All right, let's turn things over to Andrew. And we are not talking about peace and quiet. We are talking about chillier conditions, but at least we've got all that sunshine.
That's right, and the sun continues to rise. It continues to get warmer, too, so now temperatures way above freezing instead of being close to freezing like they were a couple of hours ago. And we're looking at clear skies in our future for this afternoon. So where do temperatures go from here? That and your Memorial Day forecast in minutes.